right, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to the Thursday Night Blitz. I'm Chris Gonzalez, joined by OG Tony and Big Glenn. How's it going, guys?
Oh, doing fantastic, man. Chase Elliott just won his dual race. He'll be starting fourth on Sunday for the Daytona 500. So it's always a good day right there.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, guys, welcome to the Thursday Night Blitz. We're going to talk some NFL tonight. We just had the Super Bowl. Of course, the Seahawks all over the Patriots in that game. Wasn't really much of a game, honestly. And we're going to talk a little cap space breakdown first. Let's go to the AFC first, guys. You got in the AFC East, you got the Jets with 66 just a little over $66 million in cap space. Patriots has got a little over 46 million. The Dolphins don't have a whole lot. Dolphins only got like a little bit under a couple million, and the Bills with about 7.6 million. Of course, that don't count. They can make moves and stuff like that. Uh, also, you got in the North, you got the Bengals with 57 million. Steelers with 39 million, Ravens with 21 million, the Browns with 18.2 million. I thought the Browns would have more, but I guess they did pay a lot for that defense.
Plus, they still got a lot of money wrapped up in Deshaun Watson.
That's true. I forgot about that. You got the AFC South, the Titans with 96 million, the Colts with about 33 million, almost 34. The Texans, they're in the negative, guys. About $1 million.
How
So they got some moves they're going to have to make. And the Jaguars have about $23 million. And then AFC West, you got the Raiders with about 90 million. The Chargers have a lot also. I think it says about 100 million. So they're in good. Broncos not too bad of shape with 35 million. And Kansas City. Are they in the
they
negative?
they might be.
No, I think they may be in the negative, but this says 58.2 million. Are they that far in the negative?
Let me check.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna look that up for you, Tony. Yeah, I think you're looking at the same thing I was looking at. Oh yeah, they're in the 50. Yeah, they deep. That's in the red.
Yeah, I think they're kind of deep. So,
Yeah,
guys in the AFC, let's talk about the Colts. Colts, about 33 million. Of course, they've got some free agents now. Of course, they got Daniel Jones. They got to sure up. They've got Alex Pierce, uh, and then they also have an offensive lineman, Braden Smith. Braden's 30 years old. Do you think that they would re-sign him, or do you think might be a situation they move on from him? What do you think, Chris?
I think they're going to keep Smith. Myself, I don't think they're going to have to pay him too much money. So I think they'll keep. I think they'll end up keeping him.
Braden
Well,
Smith.
I
I'm
think for at
kind.
least one more contract.
I will say I feel like Braden Smith will be. He'll get re-signed. Alec Pierce.
I
I
think
could see somebody overpaying for him.
I know Chris thought they might try to move on from the other receiver, uh, our supposed number one, and maybe try to keep Pierce. Do you still feel that way, Chris?
do think so, but like I mean, is Pierce a free agent where anybody can try to make offers?
It doesn't look like it,
If he's not a
but
free agent, if he's not, I don't think he's a free agent. If he's not a free
not
agent,
yet.
I think we try to. I do. I think we try to keep him.
Now somebody will overpay for Pittman though, so
Yeah,
I can see them definitely.
I think we. That's who I think we're going to move on from receiver
Yeah,
wise is Pittman.
I tell you somebody who the Colts should pick up that's not on the roster currently is Trey Hendrickson from the Bengals.
Yeah. I've heard his name mentioned a lot too, so I would be fine with that. We need a pass rusher.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I think there's going to be quite a few teams. Even though he's not a young guy, but he's not super old. I think he's got a contract in him. He's got 3 or 4 years in him. I believe. I think there's going to be a lot of teams. I think Dallas. There's going to be a lot of teams interested to know whether Dallas has got the money. That may be a different story. But anybody in the AFC guys that stand out to you? Of course, the Jets have got quite a bit of money. Uh, the Bengals a little bit better shape money wise than I thought. Uh, Titans, of course, has got a lot of money, and so does the Raiders and the
The team I
Chargers.
think you gotta watch out for. Everybody should be watching out for is the Chargers.
Yeah, they got a shit ton of money, and
They had a good team, and then they got a lot of money that they can use to improve that team. They can improve the weapons on a little bit at wide receiver. Their offensive line, they'll try to improve it some, but a lot of that was they lost their best 2 offensive linemen for the season, kind of early in the year. But yeah, they weren't far off from being one of the better teams in the NFL, and now they have a lot of money cap wise to improve that team. So that's a team I'd be on the lookout for. Plus they have a real good quarterback as well. So they just got to sure up some little things and have a little bit of luck health wise, and I think they could be a dangerous team.
Yeah, they got Jeff Harbaugh too, so he's going to be wanting to spend some of that $100 million.
Oh yeah,
I think they need another receiver, and I think I don't know if they're quite strong enough at running back. I know they had a young guy, and there were some injuries there, but I think that they could find another running back, get that 1-2 punch. I think that would really strengthen their team too.
yeah, but having all that money and as good as that team already is, they could
That's dangerous.
they could really solidify.
Yeah, the only thing that stands out for me besides that in the AFC is probably Travis Kelce. I think he probably ends up retiring.
And guys, what about Seattle, man? Seattle, almost $70 million still. I mean, that's not bad for a team that just won the Super Bowl.
Hell no, they'll probably go back and win it again. Especially now with the way our defense is, and knowing that Sam Darnold can win the big game. They're probably Stephon Diggs might want to leave Patriots and go join, pull Kevin Durant.
You'll get some of them guys though. Their problem is going to be trying to keep everybody because a lot of them guys are going unpaid.
Oh, absolutely.
They got that running back. I mean, he's a free agent.
I don't think they're going. I think he's going to be on a different team.
Walker. He's only 25 years old, Chris.
Yeah, but I think they're going to. I think he's going to want more money than what Seattle is going to want to give him. I think he'll end up going somewhere else and getting his money.
How you think he'd fit? How you think he'd fit on the San Diego Chargers?
Probably pretty damn good, honestly.
Which they've got a young running back.
Yeah, they got Hampton's going to be good for him, but I mean it's always good to have somebody else too. But Hampton got slowed up a little bit from injury, but when he came back, he was running the ball good.
Yeah, that's true. Also, the Rams, man, with $69 million. That's another team is right there and still got a pretty good amount of money left. So
they need some defense.
Their defense let them down at times.
That and their special teams let them down a lot.
Yeah,
their special teams killed them throughout the season.
Yeah, they need some new kickers and new kick returners and punters and a Home Depot-esque list of for special teams.
In the NFC, guys, anybody stand out to you? I mean, the most money are Seahawks and the Rams. In the NFC, to be honest with you, just about.
Yeah, I'm honestly not surprised with them two being up there. I think it's going to be where they're at in their respective positions at the top of the NFC for a little bit. Seattle might fall eventually if they get guys from the core going the side bigger deals with other teams. Obviously, Cowboys gonna have to figure out some shit to have free up some money to get anybody. So
Yeah, the way the Seahawks and the Rams are set up salary cap wise, both of them should have good chances of being right there next year with a chance to be just as good or better than they were this year.
to go back on the AFC side of things, man, Raiders they got 90 million, man. They need to consider start putting the team together. Yeah,
Well, Chris, do you think the Raiders got the coach? You happy with the coach they got? You think they're in the right direction?
Yeah, I do. Especially if you're especially if you're going to draft a quarterback with at number one, which by hiring Kubiak, that tells me they're going to take Mendoza.
if they don't
I
take
s-
Mendoza, they're dumb.
I mean, look what Kubiak done with Darnold. Has done with Darnold. Kubiak is, he's been around forever. His dad was a hell of a coach. That tree comes out of being with Shanahan and them guys. Like, yeah, I think he's a perfect guy to pair with a young quarterback. You got a lot of cap space money. They need to. You got to fix the offensive line and the defensive line. You got to fix the line of scrimmages. That's where you win the games at. And they get that and put some weapons around. But they got what 90 million in cap space. So you got a lot of cap space to try to improve that team. I'm not saying they're going to be great next year, but I think you give them a season or two, you can see them be maybe kind of like what the Bears have done over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because
Yeah, I agree.
Lord knows our head guy Logan Landers needs it.
Well, I seen a report today that with the Raiders that some people think the Raiders are going to get Cousins to come in and be their starter for this year, and have Fernandez be the, learn from him for a year. What do you
I
think
can
about
see
that
that.
idea?
I like it.
Yeah, well, I mean, that wouldn't be a terrible idea if you're not comfortable. I mean, a lot of that knowing if you're going to be comfortable with Mendoza starting right away is going to be what he looks like in training camp and stuff.
Yeah.
And we've seen it go both ways for quarterbacks. Some quarterbacks, you put them out there right away and they can have some success. Other guys, if they don't have success, it can hurt them for the rest of their careers. And then some guys can handle it and bounce back. I mean, you got to remember, we're all Colts fans. Remember what Peyton Manning was like a rookie. Like
True.
he didn't have the best rookie year, but it went all a lot of it was because we couldn't protect him, and then we went from 3-13 his rookie year to 13-3 the next season.
Yeah, that's true.
And he led the league in interceptions his first year starting.
I love how when they talk about Peyton Manning's rookie season, the first two things that they bring up is it was against Dan Marino's first game, and the fact that he had a nice game against San Fran out in San Fran.
Yep.
Guys, let's talk a little bit of free agents. I've got the top 20 here. Number one, Trey Hendrickson. He's 31 years old. That's who they have rated. This from, I believe it was NFL.com, if I remember correctly. Of course, he's an edge for the Cincinnati Bengals. I know, Chris, you would love to see the Colts get him. I think there's a lot of teams that would like to have him. Does that worry you at all? I think 3 or 4 year deal, he still should be fine. What do you think?
Yeah, 31 don't worry me. Yeah, I'd like to see the Colts get him. I don't think he's going to be in Cincinnati. I think he's going to be gone from Cincinnati. So it'll be interesting to see where he goes. But yeah, I mean, because there are other teams that could use edge rushers as well. But I'd love for the Colts get him. That's one of the areas we really need.
Yeah, I think.
Uh,
Yeah, I was
Go
gonna say you go with Trey Henderson. His former defense coordinator, was Lou Amarillo. So I think it's going to be some good leverage when it comes to free agency.
Could be.
Now, whether
Number
Ballard gets his head off his ass, that's a whole other story.
He had a lot of success in Amarillo's system.
That's true. Our defense, man, if we got another edge rusher, our defense could be nasty if we
especially if
stayed
our
healthy.
secondary, especially if our secondary can stay healthy.
Yeah.
Yep.
We had too
We have
many
a
guys
nasty
in our
defense.
secondary go down during the season, which sucked.
Number 2 on the list is George Pickens, Dallas Cowboys, 25 years old. I didn't realize he was that young, but I guess that's right.
Yeah,
Wide
he's,
receiver. Had a great year. I mean, he's going to be looking to get paid, guys. He had a great year. Chris, what do you think? You think Dallas is going to pay the money to keep him, or do you think he's going somewhere?
I think that it's going to be interesting because I kind of think Dallas might try to franchise tag him, but I think Dallas wants to keep him. He's been a little bit of a head case. He had some problems there in Pittsburgh. It was one of the reasons Pittsburgh got rid of him. I just don't know if anybody's going to want to. I think that I'm not saying anybody's not going to. I just think that might caution some teams on giving him that big payday. But I think the Cowboys are. I think he ends up with the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys end up either paying him or franchise tagging him. The only thing is, I think if they franchise tag him, he's going to be mad, and then you got to hope that he don't cause problems throughout the season.
Jerry's
I'll
going to
tell you what.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, a free agent. If he went free agent and he don't get franchised, if I'm the San Diego Chargers, I'd be looking at him.
Yeah,
he could be a hell. He'd be dangerous with them. Next up, guys, Tyler Lindenbaum, 26-year-old center for the Baltimore Ravens. I hear he's one of the best centers out there. I think there'll be a lot of teams interested in him. I would think Baltimore tries to keep him. I would think, being one of the top centers in the league and only being 26 years old. I guess it depends on what kind of money you have, of course. But Chris, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I think the Ravens are going to re-sign him, but if not, there'll be a lot of. I mean, teams are always looking for a good center, especially a young guy. But yeah, I think he ends up staying with Baltimore. I think they re-sign him.
Okay, Big Glenn, what do you think?
I do think Ravens re-sign him. His deal would be relatively cheap compared to your other positions, so that Ravens would end up making it work.
And the Ravens' new coach is a lot like the Harbaughs. Mentor wants to build that team from the inside out. His first things is going to be the offensive line and defensive line. So I think that's going to be one of their first things is to get that center re-signed.
Number 4, guys, somebody we know, got to know this year a little bit. Quarterback Daniel Jones, 29 years old. Chris, I would think they're going to re-sign him. But I don't think they'll overpay for him. I think they want him, but I don't think they'll overpay for him. But I don't think he's going to ask him to overpay. Just my opinion. What do you think?
Yeah, he resigns with the Colts. I don't think it's going to be a deal where they're paying him too much money. He'll get a decent deal. I think it'd be a deal that's good for both sides. I agree with you. I don't think he's going to be demanding a bunch of money, and I don't think the Colts are going to overpay for him. But I do think he's going to be a Colt.
Yeah, I think the same thing as well. It won't be too anything crazy. I think Daniel Jones is just happy to have a decent home.
Next, a lot of teams are needing edge rushers. 27-year-old Jalen Phillips, Philadelphia Eagles.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Oh, they let anybody in.
Hey, listen, I'm not here to interrupt your show. I just wanted to pop in. I'm still on the road. I'm going to Dallas right now. But I just want to pop in and say, how about that USA team versus Latvia? 5-1, baby. Let's go.
It's Latvia. I mean,
Latvia. I don't care what kind of beer it is.
It could have been worse because we got 2 goals called back.
Yeah, it really was, Tony. But it was just nice to, Canada, they got the win tonight, 5-0, I think, over Czech, if I'm not mistaken. And then we got the 5-1 over Latvia. So I thought it was a good way to answer back to Canada and what they did in the group play. And I was really happy with our performance. I thought the speed was there, the accuracy, the defense was there. And I'm looking forward to see where we go from here, Tony and Gonzo and Glenn.
I agree.
But I don't want to take much of your time. I just want to pop in and just say, how about them USA hockey team, baby?
Yep. They look good.
All right, man. You guys have a good rest of your show. I'm sharing it, loving it, and I'll catch you guys on Monday. Y'all have a good rest of your show.
Have a good one, man.
Yep.
Don't drink too much.
Later, man.
Nah.
Yep. Philadelphia's only got about 20 million. So, guys, you think they're going to be able to keep this Phillips the edge?
Yeah, I think they figure out a way to keep him. I think they'll keep him. You can also restructure some deals. They always figure out ways to get around that salary cap a little bit. So.
Chris, would that be somebody that you would be interested for the Colts if they couldn't get a Hendrickson? He's a little bit younger.
Oh yeah, he's a good player.
I think the Eagles are not going to be able to work something out. I feel like the Eagles are going to have to figure some things out, and they may struggle to stay atop of the NFC East.
Okay. Next up, number 6 on the list, Alec Pierce, guys, 26 years old, wide receiver for the Indianapolis Colts.
Chris, so he is a free agent.
Yeah. I thought so, but we'll get to that.
Chris, do you think are you worried that because he when he catches the ball, it's for a lot of yards? I mean, he averages a lot of yards per catch. Do you think there's some teams that are going to force up that price where the Colts can't keep him? What do you think?
I think he's going to be with the Colts. I think the Colts are going to pay him a good deal. I don't think they'll overpay him. So I guess there is that possibility. But also, I think we have the advantage because he's already in Indy. I think he likes being with the Colts. I think he had a good connection with Jones last year. So I think he wants to be a Colt. So I think that'll work to our advantage a little bit. I think they get a deal done with him. But yeah, there's going to be some teams that are definitely going to be interested in him. I mean, he has one of the higher yards per catch in the league.
Big Glenn?
I don't feel the same way Gonzo does, and I'll explain why. I feel like somebody's going to overpay for him. I think it's going to be the Chargers. That's going to give Justin Herbert a weapon.
I mean, if you pay him a lot of money, if the Colts do, then you have to consider him as your number one. I think some people do you think he's a number one, Chris, or do you think he's just a 2?
I think he's more of a 2 myself. I don't think he's great at going deep, but he's not real great at the intermediate routes.
Possession.
So yeah, I don't think he's a full number 1. I think he's a really good 2. He's a great contested catch guy down the field. Big guy with a lot of speed.
I don't disagree.
And with me saying that, he probably ends up with the Chargers, and if he does, you guys can point me.
We'll blame you no matter what, Glenn.
Yeah.
Next up, guys.
I mean, he's that good of a player. I mean, I would love to see him stay at Colt, but I feel like somebody's going to overpay for him, and I feel like it would be LA.
Next up, guys, running back Breece Hall, only 25 years old, running back with the New York Jets. I would think there's going to be a lot of teams interested in him. He's had some health issues, but pretty good running back when he's on the field. Chris, do you think he's the Jet, or do you think he's fed up with the Jets and wants out of there?
I think he's going to be with a different team, and I think he needs a change of scenery. He got off to a real good start and had some injuries, and then hasn't really ever got back to what he was. I think some of that is coming back off an injury, but also I think some of that is the New York Jets. I mean, everybody's seen what Sam Darnold looked like as a New York Jet, and look what he's looked like since he got out of the Jets. So, yeah, I expect that he's going to end up somewhere else. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he maybe ends up with the Kansas City Chiefs.
I know that. I think Kansas City be interested in him unless Kansas City can get that Notre Dame running back. I would agree with you.
Yeah, I definitely do feel like Breece Hall will be on another team. I'm not sure where, but I I feel like the Jets ain't gonna be anything until Joe Namath passes away. Because that's the way all that has
Well,
been since they.
damn.
Yeah, it's the way so much is with when they won back.
Why does Joe got to die for, man?
They just have not been relevant since they won
That
Super
went a
Bowl
whole
III.
different direction. Well, I thought it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
I
thought
had to
he was
get
going
that.
to say the Jets wasn't going to be worth the shit until they fire.
Yeah, get a
Yeah.
new
Until they
owner or
fire
some shit.
Aaron
No.
Glenn. I
Yeah.
thought he was
Yeah.
going to go.
I
until
think.
they
I
fire
think.
Aaron Glenn. I
Yeah.
never thought it was going to be told.
Yeah.
Joe
I thought
Namath.
it might be
Yeah.
the owner.
Yeah.
That might be the owner. I didn't know he was going to say
Yeah.
Joe. Poor Joe
Yeah.
got to die. Fuck.
I mean, just great entertainer, obviously, but that's how I feel about it, honestly, because
Yeah.
the facts speak for himself, man.
Maybe they should let
That'd be-
the Jets owner's son start running things.
Hey,
Yeah, dude.
hopefully he's listening. I don't think the Cowboys going to be good till Jay dies.
Oh shit.
I hope he's listening. Oh Lord, guys, I'm just going to pick out a few names here that stood out to me, and then we'll get out of here. Of course, Braden Williams for the Colts, offensive tackle. I know, Chris, you think they're going to try to keep him. I would agree. He's a pretty good offensive lineman. Hopefully, the Colts can keep him. What do you think, Big Lynn?
I think they keep him. He's what, 31, right? Something like that.
30.
Yeah, 30. Yeah, I think he stays for one more deal at least.
Next up, guys, wide receiver, damn good wide receiver when he's on the field. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Mike Evans,
Ooh.
33 years old though, got a little age on him. But man, if he could stay healthy, he could help a team. At least I think so. If he's healthy when he's on the field, he catches the damn ball.
I think he's going to the Los Angeles Chargers.
Ooh, there you go.
Okay.
I think Tampa Bay finds a way to re-sign him and retires as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer.
Okay, guys. Another quarterback. I've heard a lot of people talk about this guy. I know Chris has talked about him a little bit. Malik Willis, 27 years old, Green Bay Packers. Chris, what do you think?
It's going to be interesting because I think there's going to be a lot of teams interested in him, but I don't know if the Packers are going to want to let him go. But no, he's a free agent, isn't he?
Yep.
Being a free agent, he's going to have options. I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up with the Miami Dolphins. Because isn't that where Lafley went?
Yep. Where did he start out with? Was it Pittsburgh?
Who?
Willis.
Tennessee Titans.
Tennessee, okay. What do you think about Pittsburgh Steelers?
Oh, that wouldn't be a bad fit either.
He'd fit right in.
I just think is it Hafley? Is that who went to Miami? Yeah. Jeff Hafley. He has a real good relationship with Hafley from Hafley being the defensive coordinator in Green Bay.
Okay.
So I think there's a good chance that he might end up with the Dolphins, especially if they decide to move on from Tua. But no, Pittsburgh with a young quarterback with Mike McCarthy would be. I think that'd be a real good pickup by Pittsburgh. You got a guy, and when he's gotten a chance to play, has looked pretty good, especially when he was in Green Bay. So, yeah, I think he's going to have some options. I really do. I think there's going to be quite a few teams interested in him.
Yeah, I agree.
You've heard me if Daniel Jones wasn't going to be healthy and the Colts was going to move on, I was all about bringing Willis to Indianapolis. So.
Yep. What about you, Big Lynn? What do you think of Willis?
I think he ends up with a new team that's not sure who. I feel like the Steelers would be a great fit, but there's a lot of teams I feel like he would be a great fit for. We do got some breaking news, by the way. It's NBA related. NBA has handed out a fine to the Utah Jazz and the Indiana Pacers regarding management of rosters for recent games. The Pacers got fined $100,000 for sitting Pascal Siakam the other night against Utah. And Utah got fined at $500,000 for incidents that took place during the Magic game on February 7th and Miami Heat on February 9th.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Utah setting all their players at the end of the games and
Yeah.
trying to lose.
Yep.
And now the Pacers are getting it too.
Yeah, but he don't set out that much though. So
Nope.
don't.
It was because an independent physician looked at Pascal after the game on Monday against Utah or whatever that was, and it's like,
Well,
yeah,
LeBron they played San Antonio 4 or 5 times. He ain't played one game against San Antonio yet.
yeah, it's fucked up.
Okay, I wanted to go back to a guy. The reason I skipped over him because I really can't pronounce his name, but he is a really good edge for the Chargers. Chris, you may be able to help me with this. Odaf Owe. The last name is spelled Oweh. He's an edge for Chargers. The first name is Odafe.
We need Jacob Handy on first because he's a Charger fan. He even know how to pronounce it.
Odef Owe.
I think that might be how you pronounce it. I'm not 100% sure.
You know what I'm talking about though.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
He's a pretty good edge.
Yeah, I think that he'll end up back with the Chargers.
They got a lot of money, so. Next up, guys, a running back, Jacksonville Jaguars, Travis Etienne, whatever the hell you pronounce it. Etienne, 27 years old, running back, is a free agent. I think Jacksonville figures out a way to keep him. What do you think?
Yep, I think the Cons will get figured out.
Yeah, I think he stays there. He had a pretty good year with them, and hell, him and Lawrence have been together since college, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
I've heard a lot of people supposedly interested in this guy, wide receiver for Green Bay Packers, Romeo Dobbs, 26 years old. Chris, would that be somebody that if the Colts lost what's his name, do you think they would be interested in somebody like that?
I think they'd be interested in him. The only thing that worries me about him is he has some trouble staying healthy.
Yeah.
Since he's been with Green Bay, that's been really the thing that's held him back. When he's healthy, he's played some good games, but the problem is he seems to miss more than he's been healthy over the last couple seasons.
Next up, a tight end that I think only 25 years old. He's not been what a lot of people thought he was going to be, and that's Kyle Pitts. I know Jay can't stand him. He picks him every year, and he never performs for him in fantasy football. 25 years old for Atlanta Falcons. Kyle Pitts. What do you guys think? What do you think, Chris? Does he stay with Atlanta or is he gone?
I think Atlanta re-signs him.
He had a hell of a good to the end of the season.
I think Atlanta re-signs him, and I think you're going to see his numbers go up quite a bit with Stefanski, there as coach.
I know who Gon's going to have on his defense again next year.
Got about 4 players left, guys, and we'll get out of here. Next up, we talked about a little bit earlier, Kenneth Walker, guys, 25 years old, running back, Seattle, MVP. Chris, you think he's going to move on, don't you?
Yep. Yeah, I think he's going to want more money than what Seattle's going to pay him, especially since they have Charbonnet. I think they will go with another running back and to try to save a little money. I think he's going to end up somewhere else. I really do.
Who do you think good fit might be?
Oh, he'd fit in a lot of places. I mean, he can fit in anywhere. Off the top of my head, I can't think of exactly what team I think he'd go to, but I do think he ends up somewhere else.
Okay.
I
What do you think, Big Lou?
I do think he ends up somewhere else because he's going to try to use that Super Bowl MVP trophy as some leverage. So I can see him going to maybe San Fran, but they already have Christian McCaffrey, so.
So you team him and McCaffrey up?
Yeah. I think the Denver Broncos would be a good fit for him.
Oh shit! Damn, yeah, that puts them in the right there in call condition.
If you could afford them, I think Denver.
If I'm the Pittsburgh Steelers and I could work something out where I could afford them, I'd try to
get a fit there too. Yeah, I agree. Just a couple more guys, about 3. This is the guy Jay loved. He got traded to Seattle. Jay was in love with this dude. Shaheed. Jay was one of Jay's favorite players. I didn't realize this guy was that old. He's 28 years old, wide receiver, Seattle. Well, his contract's up. I think Seattle got him. I think he's a rental. I think he goes somewhere else. I mean, I could be wrong. What do you think, Chris?
I think Seattle is going to keep him because I don't think it's going to cost them a whole lot of money. I don't think he's not a guy that you're going to have to overpay for. He's more of a return guy. Yeah, he plays. He makes a few plays as a wide receiver, but a lot of his stuff is return game, and so I think he ends up staying in Seattle because I don't think he'll have to break the bank to keep him.
Okay.
I think he stays too.
Let me ask you this: he's kind of deep threat too, isn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, he can be a deep threat.
If the Colts lost their deep threat, was that somebody you would be interested, especially with the fact that he can pretty good returner?
Yes, absolutely.
And you wouldn't have to break the bank.
Yeah,
that'd be a perfect Chris Ballard sign right there. So
I know you love Ballard.
Not really.
I know. That's why I said it. Next up, guys, New England Patriots. Clavion Chastain, 27 years old, edge for New England. Do you think New England's going to keep him, Chris, or they move on?
Yeah, I think they're going to keep him. He's a good edge rusher. He had a good season for him this year. He's still young. I think Vrabel's going to want to keep him.
Yeah, nobody gives a crap about these loser bums called New England. First loser, my ass. But anyways, to answer your question, Tony, I think they keep the guy.
Shots of Frankie.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, let's go for my last one here. Dallas Cowboy running back Javonte Williams. He had a good year with Dallas, man. I think he's going to get paid. I tell you, that'd be a good fit for Pittsburgh if they could get him and didn't have to bring the bank running back. I think he'd be a good fit at Pittsburgh also. I don't know, man. Dallas didn't pay their other running back a couple years ago. Last year, they let Dowdy go. What do you think, Chris? You think they're going to try to keep Williams?
I kind of think they're going to let him go, and they're probably going to go with maybe a young running back in the draft or pick up a free agent just because they done the same thing with Dowdle like a year or two ago. I think this is going to be kind of the same way. It seems like they've been kind of going the cheaper route running back here over the last few years.
Yep. I think it's a possibility. What about you, Glenn? You're a part-time Cowboy fan. What about you? What do you think?
Yeah.
Are you
He's a lot like Jay. Jay's a part-time Cowboy fan. Glenn's a part-time
Houston fan. And he's part-time Colts and Cowboys, and now he's I think he's leaning towards the Bears because the Bears talk about coming to Indy. So he's kind of leaning towards the Bears a little bit because they might be the Gary Bears.
Yeah, Gary Bears. More like Albanese gummy bears, but that's beside the fact.
Yeah.
But anyway,
that might be the name of the stadium, the Albanese Candy Stadium.
Hey, they get up. Hey, I'm gonna be going up there through there when I go to Chicago, so I know they make some good money. But I have to agree with Jay on that one. I think Jay.
Jay, you better watch out, man. I already heard what Glenn's plans was. He's wanting to kill off Joe Namath he might want to kill you off to get Dallas good. He thinks this Joe goes Namath goes Jets might be good. He might be thinking, hell, I'll just get rid of Jay and maybe the Cowboys get
good. Jerry gets his head out of his ass in this way, so I feel like they just sign Williams.
I like Javonte. He was one of my fantasy players when he played with Denver and always done pretty good for me. So I liked him. I thought he was a good pickup especially for what Dallas paid for him. It was a great pickup. Now you're going to pay him.
I think they should keep him, but I just don't think they're going to.
Yeah, you might be right. Guys, you got anything before we get out of here? And I'll plug tomorrow's show.
I do not.
Okay, guys. Well, tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Central, we're going to be talking some Olympics. I think Jay, sorry about that, Glenn. Called you Jay. That's awful. Glenn's going to have some NASCAR stuff for us, even though he's not going to be here. I think he's going to have a little NASCAR rundown for us. So we're going to play tomorrow. And then we're also going to be talking the biggest U.S. championship upsets of all time, top 10. So, and we'll be, like I said, talk some Olympics and hope everybody tunes in tomorrow. Hope everybody has a great night. And I'm going to go eat me a midnight snack.
Sounds good to me.
Midnight snack. Y'all wait about an hour for a midnight snack.
Yeah, it's going to be 11 o'clock snack.
You
We'll eat some
gonna
tomorrow.
make it to midnight? You probably be
No,
up.
I
You
ain't-
ain't gonna wait to
no,
midnight to eat a
No,
snack.
no, I'm hungry.
He said
I-
hell is
I-
midnight.
I ate about 5 o'clock, man. I can't wait to midnight. I'm about to go eat my snack here. I'm going to eat me some tamales.
Damn, I need to go get me some tamales.
Man, I'm telling you, them Texas Tamale Company, man, they're good.
I know I keep saying I'm gonna stop by there and get some, but I always forget to stop by there.
Yep.
But all right, we appreciate everybody watching. Please hit that subscribe button on YouTube, and we will see you guys next week.
Tomorrow.